Hi, we're Bill and Kim Nash, and welcome to our show.
Welcome
it's
to our
Christmas time.
Yay, the most favorite time of the year.
And we're going to do some Christmas songs.
Yes, we
Imagine that.
We are bound and determined to do.
You know what Christmas time always reminds me of is our album we did, oh my gosh, it's 33 years ago.
Christmas in Texas.
Because
album.
at the time of doing that album, we just finished up our last treatment at Texas Children's Hospital with our oldest son, Billy Nash, who is now 38.
Yeah.
He was a little
Just
guy
had a
when he
birthday.
went there. But, like we say almost every show, we remind the people about the miracle that we had with our son who had been diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia with a 50-50 chance to live. And we think of that closure,
the whole scenario.
The whole scenario, but the closure there at that time we were doing the album, and we were celebrating.
Yes.
We were so joyful, and so we wanted to do this song called "Joy to the World"
Joy, because
on
our hearts
Christmas
are so full of
album.
joy. Yeah.
And what were you saying about George Weimer, our drummer?
Yeah. I was telling George, I wanted to do Joy to the World like in our own way, which most musicians always try to figure out how to make it their own, and they're singers, you know it. So I said to George, I want it up-tempo, man. Let's do da-da-da-da-da-da. It's kind of like how you do in the studio. And George started playing what you're going to hear.
He knew how to interpret the da-da-da-da-da-da.
He did. He interpreted it
perfectly. I love telling drummers what I hear in my head, and it's they just kind of shake their head. But
yeah, because the only way to get it across to him, I want to pump here and a thunk there and blah, blah, blah. But keep that foot going, you know.
But George had played with you long enough that he knew
George traveled with me for years in our band, and before Kim.
And he was my big brother when I played with you that last round in the clubs.
He was.
As we were saving our money to go to Nashville, Tennessee.
And we did, yes.
Yeah.
But before we left, we did this album we call Christmas in Texas, and you can download our version of Joy to the World if you'd like to. But
at
there's
bknash.com.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, bknash.com.
We have a store there. We'll make sure it's there.
I forgot about that. But our little boy Billy's also, his little laughter's on Jingle Bells, on this, which is on this same album.
It's like...
Yeah, it was so cute. We stuck him up on some kind of footstool where he could reach up because the microphone only came down so far, and he was just a little guy.
And he laughed through Jingle Bells, and it's like celebration time.
It was too cute, and he actually sang with us on it. But it was, he's probably going to see this, but he was kind of off pitch,
the musicians were off a little bit, but. Billy was right on.
We kind of had him turned down in the track just enough where you could hear him, but you couldn't hear him. I don't know how to say all that. But anyway, Billy boy, we love you, and we're glad you at least took a shot at it at 5 years old on that album. So are you ready to introduce it? All right, here we go with a song called Joy to the World, and Merry Christmas to all of you. And I just hope you accept what we're saying with a joyous heart. And we thank God for his salvation, for our son. He saved his life when Jesus Christ healed him. That's what we're thinking when we hear this. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing.
He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love.
Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rock chills and flames. Repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. Repeat, repeat the sounding joy. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare in the room. And heaven and nature sing. 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 Oh, let them sing. Let them sing. Joy, 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 joy to the world. Joy, 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 joy to the world.
Speaking of joy, boy, did we have some joy this past weekend when we had our Christmas party for all our campers at Champions Kids Camp. We had Santa.
So cool.
Actually, our Santa this year was Bo Williams, who is
Sitting
part
right
of
back
Kirby
of
Bo
our
Productions. He did a fantastic job. All the kids got a picture with Santa, thanks to Earl Pryor.
Oh,
And
thank you, Uncle Earl. We
yes,
call him Uncle Earl, and Uncle
at
Bill,
camp.
Aunt Kim. Yeah.
We had tremendous buffet of sandwiches and cookies.
Thanks to Miss Holly.
And
Thank you,
brownies,
Miss Holly.
and all the
Appreciate
helpers
you.
that came out. Thank you, and the champs that came out to hand the presents to Santa before he called the child's name.
Had
and
to
they-
stop Kirby from eating all the cookies.
Yeah,
you know,
he
that
was
kind of
really
thing. Yeah, you
a
know,
little too much, but we had a fantastic time, and we
It was
thank
fun.
you all so much for
Yes.
supporting and adopting a camper for Christmas. Some of you adopted quite a few campers
Yes, they did.
for Christmas.
Thank you, thank you.
And those kids just loved it. That was a
Yeah.
joyful time, and we were safe. We had our little family
We social
pods.
distanced.
We social distanced.
We had
Wore
our
our
masks.
masks when we were in line, and had a wonderful time. And
And we want to
just
thank
thank you.
Lindale Church for letting
Lindale
us be in their
Church, yes.
gymnasium.
Pastors Randy and Jana Meeks, thank you for being so
Yes.
generous with that space, as you have been for years now.
Yes, they have. And Harrison Meeks was there that day, too. You know,
Oh, we love Harrison.
He and Tina gave Randy and Jana their grandchildren. So, and boy, on and on about the family type.
Great family there.
family
Great
at-
church,
at
by the way.
Lindale, Assembly of God Church. If you live closer there, you should try that church. It's so full of joy.
Absolutely.
Joy to the world.
Joy to the world.
Yep.
And we're going to have another joyful time on New Year's Eve.
Yep.
The Nash New Year's Eve Bash. And you can make your reservations now. You're going to see the
Where to
phone
go
number and
on the
website
screen.
magically appear. We're going to have a great time. Fantastic band, wonderful food. In
Right.
fact, there's a balcony off the ballroom where we're going to be at Quail Valley City Center. And they're going to set off some fireworks, too, earlier in the
There's
evening.
going to be some big fireworks to
fireworks, yeah.
start the evening off, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
So
They're
we're really going to
pulling out
celebrate saying goodbye to 2020 and hello. Glad you're here, 2021.
2021. And we're going to say thank you to Tyson out there at Quail Valley, because he's been such a great guy to work with, and Steve Wells introduced us to him.
Yes.
And it's kind of a family
It's
oriented
a family
thing, 'cause-
environment. Yes,
Yes.
it basically is.
And it's
Very family
it-
friendly. Not little kids, but you know.
Yeah, and if you don't worry about
They might get bored.
social distancing and wear your mask and all, and come in, they serve the food so that they have it covered in it. You don't have to worry about germs and all of that.
No.
It's just a wonderful atmosphere. We're going to bring in the new year with
We're
such
gonna
positive
dance.
prayers and songs, and well, we're not prayers. I don't mean it like that, but I mean we're going to be having a great time. And it's a great
We
thing.
should have prayed more for the 2020. when
Yeah, I
it
guess we
happened
should
last
have.
year.
Maybe should have done that.
But we're going to have a great 2021. It's going to be blessed. It's going to be great.
We're going to have faith. We're going to have faith, like the good book says to have, and that's what we're doing. So, are we through with this introduction, or have we said everything?
Well,
we
you
were gonna
haven't
say?
introduced the next song,
I
so
haven't?
I guess we're not through.
I guess we're not through. And the next song is
The Christmas song.
I always call it Chestnuts. Every
Well,
time-
everybody knows it by Chestnuts, but
Yeah, well,
that's
you
not
know
the
what?
name of the song.
When we're singing Christmas parties and people come up to you and maybe they've had a little glass of wine or two and they
Never.
go, can you do that chestnut song? Well, wait a minute. What do you mean? Well, they don't know the name. But Mel Torme wrote this song a long, long time ago. And I never got a chance to meet Mel, but I know he came to Houston. He used to come to the Hyatt Regency when I played there. And so, not when I played there, but I played there, he played there, and it was always a great honor.
Forest,
the Crystal Forest,
yeah.
beautiful, beautiful facility. Of course, the Hyatt's still there, but the Crystal Forest is no longer there. I have great memories of there. And so, Mel Torme, thank you for writing Chestnuts.
You did a good thing when you wrote this.
Thing. Everybody in the world has cut this song, but this is our version and our interpretation, and I hope you enjoy it. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows that turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's bringing lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy just to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to all you kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Makes me feel like I'm
How about that Rockefeller Center? That's what I was thinking of. And that's me that just fell down for the 3rd time.
Oh, and that's me laughing at you.
Hated them skates. Oh, yeah. Play it, Randy Corner.
We wish all of you a Merry Christmas. Whether you get to meet all together this time or not, it's a little different Christmas. But you got your memories. Dwell on those. And Zoom time, right?
They know that Santa's on his way. He's bringing lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to all you kids, from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, Kimmy June. Mr. Makeup Up.
You sang that so pretty.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you very
I
much.
picture being in front of our fireplace and
Oh, yeah.
hanging out. Yeah.
And you know what you told me when we first met? That you had already heard one of my, was it a not a cassette, it was an 8-track. And her dad had brought it home from Houston where I had a business meeting. And he took it and played it for his daughter, and she fell in love with me right then over my singing.
You were in your John Travolta outfit, the white Jim Travolta.
Hey, we're like on live TV. Let's don't edit that. I like that.
Just
I
leave
like
it
that.
in
We're
there.
keeping that.
Yeah. So
my John Travolta white suit, man. I was
you
at
were
the
hot stuff.
St. Sam Hotel in Branson.
New Braunfels.
New Braunfels.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you remembered that. I'm thankful that you did. But anyway, thank you for the compliment.
Yes, I was trying to
appreciate
do a compliment there, and I don't know. I got sidetracked. We do a lot of squirrel.
Squirrel, I like that. So go ahead. We're closing this out now, y'all.
I was just going to say a bit more about New Year's Eve. I wanted to say we are going to have a fabulous party, but it's for a good cause, and that is our Champions Kids Camp, camp that is for children who've survived an accident, illness, or personal loss. So all the proceeds that evening, you're doing a good thing. You're having a great time doing a great thing for these kids, providing this will go toward their camp that starts
July
4th.
Yes,
and that will
year.
be our 20th year.
20 years. We got to do something big for our 20-year
we
anniversary.
got to have fireworks. It's the
celebration
4th of July. So
yeah,
so be sure and attend. We're going to have a fantastic time. You won't be sorry you came.
Yes, we will. And we're going to close today's show out with some Christmas songs that we really enjoy singing. And like around the fireplace at the house, we'll pull out the guitar and everybody sing.
You're the band on this.
I am the whole band
band.
about, because Kim used to play bass, and then we sold your bass.
Yeah.
I think she just didn't want to play anymore, and that's how she let me know that she wasn't going to play bass anymore.
No, actually, I sold my bass. I sacrificed so I could fix up my oldest son's bedroom in high school. The violin play?
Yeah, let's get that out. Hey, the music business has gotten more than just your bass and my guitar.
Your 12-string.
Well, it wasn't a 12, but it was
it
was a Glenn Campbell model. It was about a $2,500 guitar. And we sold it as we were trying to do our best in Nashville, and then we sold my Rolex watch, and then we sold
my diamond bracelet.
Your diamond bracelet. Hey, it was Christmas for somebody. We're not sure who it was, but
How did we get off on that?
I don't know, but we stayed there a long time because we didn't care about things. We cared about what God gave us the talent to do, and we knew He would bless us.
And He did.
He did. And when you come home and you've been to Nashville and you have a Reba McEntire hit on a diamond album, it's 11 million in sales now, and Dolly Parton and Wayne Newton, all them get together on your song, and then Diamond Rio cuts. I would say we made a good trade, don't you?
Yeah, I don't need the diamonds.
Christmas presents, hey, the present itself will come and go, but the sentiment that you give when you hand somebody something that you really wanted to give them, it's just always the most important thing.
So I haven't shopped for you yet, so I really don't need to.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't for what you're supposed to get.
I'll bake you a pie. How's that? That's good enough
now
pay.
how do I say no? I don't want your old pie. I want
He
your
loves
pie.
my pie.
I do. It's the only pumpkin pie that I like. Are we through?
I think we're going to do
I
this
think we're more than
now.
through.
Okay.
And it's just me on the guitar. I ain't the greatest guitar player. I wish I were Randy Corner or somebody like that. But White Christmas, Feliz Navidad, Jingle Bells, and then we do our version of Oh Holy Night, one of the greatest songs ever written about our Savior, Jesus Christ. And God bless you this
and
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear the sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año, felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh,
jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt its worth. The thrill of hope, a weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. For